You need to back off.
And waste this outfit?
Eugene, get out of here!
No super suit!
You're making a mistake.
You made a mistake when you messed with my client! Because now I'm gonna whoop your ass.
My ass remains unwhooped.
Yeah, let's fix that.
You know, the search has been long and grueling to fill the role of Marvel's fan-favorite character, Leapfrog. These are the lucky few that have made it to the final round.
Hi, I'm Ginger Gonzaga, and I'm auditioning for the role of Leapfrog.
Freeze, villains!
Freeze, villain!
Freeze, villain!
Before the might of Leapfrog!
I was kind of hoping to get cast as She-Hulk, but I'll take Leapfrog.
Also, I'm not green in real life. I painted myself for this.
Freeze before the might of the leap. You don't think it's gonna confuse people that I'm playing Leapfrog?
What's his superpower again? He jumps really high. Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Ribbit, mother.
Freeze, villains, before the might of Leapfrog. I got chills just then. Hey, did you guys feel it too?
A superhero.
What else you gonna do as a Hulk?
Work, 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 let's work, work, work. Give it all you got.
Let's work.
Previously on my show. Remember that date I went on with the guy, the fetish? Did you just call me a specimen?
As a compliment.
I want to see the super suit that Luke made you.
Why? I'm never gonna wear it.
You didn't tell me you were nominated for Female Lawyer of the Year? Does this mean we get to go to a gala?
My friend sent me a link to a video posted on that site, Intelligentsia.
I met a guy.
I am Josh.
We went on a few dates and I thought it was going great, and I haven't heard from him.
Jen, I think that you were ghosted.
Next time you think of Josh, everyone we meet, no matter how much they hurt you, is a lesson learned.
Hey, everyone.
Hey there guys, Unofficial MCU here, hope you're all doing well, and wow, that is amazing. All these different clips that I just showed you guys are all clips for marketing and promoting here, and little TV spots and trailers and snippets for all to expect with episode 8 of the She-Hulk show. Finally long-awaited Daredevil, as you guys saw in that first clip, and then for another thing, Leapfrog slash Frogman in that second clip there is also being heavily set up and teased at the idea that he would also be introduced into the MCU for one thing, but also appearing in this next episode of the She-Hulk show. And then of course, let's not forget the final clip that was just really an in general kind of recap and everything that's going on in the previous episode and kind of carrying over to this next episode 8, the next episode. And of course, heavily regarding to what happened at the end of the previous episode, episode 7, and how the one date that Jennifer Walters went out with was actually a ploy and was actually just trying to get some of her Hulk blood, and this is in order for some evil big bad guy that we just don't know of completely as of yet that wants to get a hold of it. It's something that's kind of been teased a little bit throughout different snippets and little different scenes and spots throughout the entirety of the show, and it's finally leading up to this point, especially as we're finally approaching the finale of the She-Hulk show with episode 9. So not this week, but next week would be the finale of the show already, and everything that's been kind of introduced, set up, teased at in TV spots and for promotional marketing reasons and everything like that, such as Daredevil and Frogman at the same time as well, is finally coming to fruition, and the long wait, the slow burn is kind of finally over at this point, and we're finally going to be seeing these characters set up and seen in the MCU once again, or introduced. And of course, that isn't to contradict or take away from the main character of the show, She-Hulk slash Jennifer Walters. I think that she's been absolutely phenomenally amazing this entire show, and it's been really quite entertaining and honestly pretty funny, and we've really seen her character honestly change quite a bit throughout these episodes and the entirety of this show. It's really just bringing her character into the MCU for one thing, but also kind of adapting her and developing her into becoming really a superhero. I think that her meeting Daredevil for one thing in this next episode and kind of seeing how that's going to play out, whether or not that's the only scene or snippet that we actually do get of Daredevil in the She-Hulk show, even at that I'm honestly still happy with it, but I don't think that would necessarily be the case, because for one thing, this is an official clip that was put out by Marvel. Why would you put out your one and only piece of gold out there without actually having more left over for the actual show to bring more people in to watching the show and getting more viewership and that type of thing? But of course, a common long overall new like theory that's been out there about the She-Hulk show is the way that Daredevil / Matt Murdock is going to be like a mentor for Jennifer Walters / She-Hulk, especially with seeing how these two are both superheroes and lawyers and kind of living that double life. Same thing kind of like goes for Peter Parker / Spider-Man, but that's like an entirely different thing at this point in time, especially after the events of the No Way Home movie and everything that kind of like went on with that. If the movie like didn't end like that, I honestly would have my fingers crossed that maybe, hey, potentially Spider-Man could also show up somewhere in this show here as well at some point in time, although it doesn't make complete like alter sense because this show is taking place in Los Angeles while Spider-Man would be in New York. But then again, the same thing does apply for Daredevil / Matt Murdock. He's more based in New York like Spider-Man is, at least in his Netflix show, so kind of like the reasoning for as of maybe why he's in Los Angeles would be explained in this show, hopefully at the same time as well. Maybe there's more of a reason just from the side of the fact that he wants like a new suit from the guy that's making She-Hulk's suit as well in the show. I'm very excited to see like her actual suit like in the action as well. Is something I'm very much looking forward to here in this next episode. Anyway, I want to know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And if you'd love to hear what you guys all think here about She-Hulk as a show so far, and what do you guys want to see here with the next episode, episode 8, telling from all those different promotional TV spots and promotional material overall here as well. I'd love to hear what you guys all think in the comment section down below. Of course, as I had mentioned, it really does seem like the slow burn is kind of like finally over, and like it's finally like led up to this moment. This is what we have really been watching the She-Hulk show for, well, at least more than a handful, or like at least half of the viewers really have been watching the show for something Daredevil, and it's finally happening. So I'd love to hear what you guys all think in the comment section down below. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. It will probably be our breakdown / review video regarding She-Hulk episode 8. Stay on the lookout for that by hitting the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.